Daniel Newman joins us now. Here he is. Daniel's the CEO at Futurum. It's good to have you here in person. Thanks for coming in.
Great to be here.
Appreciate it. You know, it's interesting because when stocks get to the news like NVIDIA, say, but there are others, and regular retail investors want to jump in and say, oh man, give me some of this, but timing can be everything. What do you make of tech companies and how much pressure is on them to keep this going, keep the growth going?
Yeah, Connell, it's been a tremendous run. And look, you cannot be surprised at all to seeing the momentum. The market was looking for some deflationary factors in the middle of all this inflation, and tech is exactly that. When NVIDIA was at 150 prior to the split, I was making the recommendation that AI is going to be the mega trend, and NVIDIA is going to be the company that you're going to want to get behind. Now we've seen it go, 800% plus. And there's a ton of momentum. And I think now what the market's trying to see is, can these trend lines continue, and to whom else? What other company?
That's the thing, right? So when you get into, we saw this, obviously, the internet way back when, and we don't forget what happened at the NASDAQ then. But the point is, sometimes you get ahead of yourself. But the trend of artificial intelligence being something that people want to invest in, whether it's in the stock market or just, working at a company, whatever the case may be, that's got to be true, right? So where do you look?
Yeah, let's be very clear. There's going to be these network effects, and we've seen a few different companies. We've seen server makers like Supermicro and Dell get really hot. We've seen people that think it's autonomy and robo-taxis moving over to Tesla now. We've seen memory companies, because you can't do all this compute without memory, and companies like Micron have been really hot. An area that I don't think has been digested quite as much, that I think is a big opportunity, is going to be in the SaaS space. So you're talking about software providers, companies like ServiceNow. Microsoft, of course, has a play in this as well. But eventually, all these companies have to start utilizing the technology and starting to get benefit. And this, by the way, is where a little bit of pause is coming in, Connell, is we're seeing NVIDIA get the growth. We're seeing cloud providers spending hundreds of billions of CapEx. And now the market, I think Sequoia came out with an op-ed, something along the lines of $600 billion AI problem, to which I responded that there is no problem, but there are different timelines. If I'm an investor, I'm staying close to this compute era, this NVIDIA, compute providers, cloud providers. If I'm long-term, I'm thinking more about where it's going to be consumed. That might be on your device, on an Apple iPhone, and that might be in your enterprise application like Salesforce.
What about if you're thinking about where to work? What does that ever come into it? We can look at all the numbers that's going into AI now. Stock market investments are always really, really interesting. Sometimes you can make a ton of money. What would you tell someone starting out about, where to work in this space? What's exciting to you there?
Yeah, of course, you look at all the industries that can see a ton of benefit. I look at spaces like anywhere around supply chain and manufacturing. We saw how devastating it was when we didn't have a plan. So how can AI technologies enable us to get goods and services from point A to point B? No one thinks cool, transportation and logistics, but when you couldn't get a refrigerator, you couldn't get your new automobile because they were missing a 10-cent part, you go, holy cow, the supply chain's really important.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because we do all these segments on how AI is going to take people's jobs or why people are scared of it, but there's opportunities too, is the point. And there's a good example.
Well, let's be very, very clear. Every digital industrial revolution has created more jobs, not less. But we are in that early period. And I talk to a lot of CEOs, and trust me, they're all whispering like, look, we're getting efficiency first. And that's why you've seen the tech job market is actually flat from pre-COVID levels to now. In San Francisco, the job levels are the same in the tech industry. Having said that, though, these big efficiencies are going to lead to investments, and these investments are going to be in new jobs that are AI-driven. And I think we heard this from Intuit just recently, how they're laying off 10% and they're going to add 10% back.
Yep, it just takes a little bit of time. It's interesting because we've been through similar cycles before, just not with AI, with, as you say, different technologies coming in. It'll be interesting to see how all this plays out. Thank you, Daniel Newman. Good to have you in studio. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.